please? Yeah, I've got this bill in front of me, and when I made the last payment, the first of this month, I thought I paid the bill up. Now there's a $24 charge that hadn't been on the previous one, but it also says a previous balance of $141.81, which I knew nothing about. And my problem is that I've had medications prescribed from the eye clinic for something they did to my eye, and I wasn't supposed to be charged for them. Yet I have no information on what this 148.81 balance comes from. My name is Nicholas Lawrence Temple, Temple, and it's 4953. Lawrence, Lanwrnc. I said that when I gave my name. February 14, 1946. 13601 Terrace Creek Drive, apartment 201, Louisville, Kentucky 40245. Yes, I know about that. I've got. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where that came from because I didn't get a statement showing anything. I have no idea where it came from. I just want to make sure I'm not being charged for drugs that I'm not supposed to be charged for. Also, I cannot pay 140. I don't know. This is the first one. This is the first one I've seen. I am 67 years old. I am totally and permanently disabled. I'm having difficulty talking to you right now because one of my emotional problems is the inability to say what's in my mind coming out straight. I try to talk to bureaucrats who have no patience with me, and I end up just closing down and going into a deep depression. That happened the last time I tried to talk to somebody from your office. I've tried to go through the patient's advocates, and they were supposed to have somebody, a supervisor from your office, contact me, and that's not happened. I have two questions. Number one, I need a listing of the drugs this is for, because neither the statements nor my listing of drugs on the health vet indicate whether or not the 5 different drops, each one a separate medication, each one $8, except one of them was for 2 months or 3 months, have been charged or not, and they're not supposed to be, because when I had my cataract surgery, they screwed up and the cataract broke up in my eye, and my left eye has pieces of cataract in it, making it difficult for me to see. Do you understand that part, please? That would be fine. Now, the second thing you can do is, I note reading the back of this thing, but you've got to use a magnifying glass to read, that it says I'm 60 days past due, so you're going to take the money out of my Social Security check without any notice. I want to prevent that from happening because it's happened before, okay? Are you there? Hello? Well, I've made payments every month, but your billing is always way behind my payments. And I'm still trying to figure out whether, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know where these charges come from. If you hold on a second, I'm opening the computer electronic file that has everything on it, including the. Okay, perhaps okay. Okay, well, that's what I need to know because they don't show up on the health vet. None of the drops that were prescribed by the eye clinic do. And yet there were. No, I don't want to switch departments. I keep getting lost when that happens. And you can also tell me how to keep from having my Social Security check docked. Because as it is, I run out of money by the 10th of the month and have nothing to eat, food, or anything after that. And that's paying my bills to the best of my ability. I'm a retired pastor, and pensions for pastors are not very much. No, I don't know what that is. Okay, well, I'm supposed to have a disability that precludes this, but it's been messed around with for the last 4 years, and I'm at 1% when I'm supposed to be at 10%. This is service connected. These medications, majority of them are for my left leg, which was torn up by a tank in 1971. But you can't do anything about that. I realize that. But do you understand my frustration in dealing with bureaucracies? I was a bureaucrat for 12 years, but for the Commonwealth. I've supervised 3 counties for social services. And I know what people go through to try to get through the red tape. And I just am so tied up with red tape with the VA that I've contacted Senator McConnell half a dozen times, and he keeps saying he's going to talk to whoever's in charge of everything. Well, it still doesn't help because it doesn't get down to wherever us vets are, and us vets are being screwed badly, okay? I know you can't do anything about that and you don't want to hear it. However, my frustration is at a very, very high level right now, and my mental health is at risk. Okay. Send that or whatever there is, repayment plan, whatever. I can send in like $40. Like I've been doing every month. I cannot send in 148. Okay. Okay. I appreciate that. I really do. And I'm sorry if my frustration is coming out in my voice. Again, I have difficulty translating what's in my mind through my mouth. I'm a lot better at writing than I am at speaking these days. Okay? But just let me make sure you're going to be sending me the information on the waiver, and you're going to be sending me past records so I can see if all of this stuff going back to February, the eye drops showed up, were being billed to me when they weren't supposed to be. Because that was in lieu of my suing the VA. And I still ought to sue, but they say I can't win. Nobody can win suing the government. But I can see out of only one eye now. I have pieces of cataract floating around the other one. It looks like when I look down in coffee, there's bugs in it. Or when I try to go outside, it looks like I'm being attacked by a bunch of birds. And that ain't fun, man. That ain't fun at all. Okay, I thank you for your help, and I appreciate it, and um, God be with you. It's going to start to be, I hope.